Menu narration set to 100. Menu narration set to 100.
You don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now. Better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more. Since it's almost over now. Almost over now. You had plenty of time. There was no...
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. Well, somebody has got to get that first win of the season. It's a battle of 0-3 teams as we're away in Week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Down, ready.
He gets crushed behind the line and the ball comes out. But it looks like the Packers were able to cover it. No turnover. They keep possession. Wow, that was fast. Might be time to take a step back, and we just started this game. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. Very first snap, and he nearly gave it away. That could have mentally taken them out of this game.
Yeah, for the player, a little bit easier to respond. For the coaches on the sidelines, that drives them crazy to see the ball on the ground. And we know how precious this ball is in this game. Take care of it.
Not much space available there. Maybe two. That brings up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Let's go. Ready?
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Got his man. It's Golden. And a stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Ready?
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Here we go. Set.
Nice play straight ahead. We're calling together a yard there. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Come on, set.
Back-to-back carries here. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Here we go. Here we cut.
Throw here, third down. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up fourth down. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, Sam headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
The Bears take over first down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
12 yards to go.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down, here's Williams. He'll dump this one out to his running back, complete. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard.
For the Bears.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ready.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Let's go. Cut.
First carry here for the rookie from UNC. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Back to the well again. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Trying the inside handoff to Lloyd. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At their 48-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Ready. Ready. Black. Set.
Love from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
On the ready.
No connection on the last play, and out third down.
Down. Ready.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Makes the catch, and he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Ready. Black 40. Ready. Clock, 10, set, go.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline that penalty. Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
What is up?
They'll start the drive when they can. He manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
What is up?
Here's Williams. Right side and in the hands of Allen. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
What is it on? Here you go.
Williams to throw on first. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Play fake, it's low. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to Charlie loose, incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
Back to the air. Love. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Green Bay.
Set, ready. Cut.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also proves the defense.
I just wanna rock. Body area. Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna rock. Body Body, yada, yada. Shorty got that body, yada, yada. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my heart. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, thought the 5.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Let's go. They'll run. It's the rookie from Texas Tech. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
On play action, Love. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Williams going to throw on the first play. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10.
It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Bears first down. To throw, it's Williams. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And this one's ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. Operating from the shotgun. Oh, the 1-minute flash, and he lost the football. The Packers have it. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Green Bay. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Ready to run.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achan. Room to run at the 40. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he is gone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Set.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Gain of 26 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Let's go now. Ready?
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Malik Hooker there on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They go play action with Love. Well, here down the field will fall incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it's going to be 4th down.
A 55-yard attempt.
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Their own 36-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That's the big tight end, Colston Loveland. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
And the Bears.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Chicago. They'll run with Achan. Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
2nd and 10.
What is it on? Here we go.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Pass complete. Luther Burden. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
What is up?
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
What is up?
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's in. Touchdown, Bears. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Santos for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Bears are on top. It's 14-10. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He'll start at the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll send the tight end in motion right. On the bootleg, it's Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Pratt. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. To the outside, catch made by Evans. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First catch of the game for Evans. And he's got that first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Reuben hit the line. There for the tackle. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
5-yard pickup on the play.
Off the play there. Here's Love. He's going to go deep. Looking for Reed.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
He's got the first down and more than that. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and goal, Green Bay.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover.
Oh, he gets swarmed under. They meet him in the end zone. It is a safety. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick six or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Down. Check, huh?
Travel start on the ground, and he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. That's timeout Green Bay. It'll be their second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. And they will take their final timeout of this half. And of note, since they're out of timeouts, they cannot challenge for the remainder of this half. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. He's going to air this one out. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. We are through one. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this pass to the 20-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup there of 19 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate. How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Williams now to throw. Flush to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Lucas Van Ness in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Williams. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
And smokes, man. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On third down, it's Williams. To the right side, caught by Burton. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
It's now fourth down and 1.
What is up?
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. He gets this complete to Burton. And he indeed picks up the Bears' first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
To the goal line and in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Chicago. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. On incentives for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Okay, break. Here we go. Ready.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
On play action, Love. He's got it! And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 31 yards.
Down.
Now a give up the middle, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ready.
From the 29, here's second and 5.
Set. Ready. Set.
Love. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact. And really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
We'll try to get this one on the ground.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. They'll give it to Elliott, and he's going to have a Packers first down as they get 4 on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. the offense gets it done.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now a give on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
On the set. Let's go. Black, throw, 52. Cut.
Back to throw is Love. It's complete to Evans. And they'll mark him out at the 8, but it is enough to set up first and goal.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They've got it at the 8, first down and goal.
Let's go now. Set.
Now Love. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers.
Okay,
Love
ready?
will lead the offense. Looking to go for 2 here.
The Packers will set up for the
Okay,
two-point conversion.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tag on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Project, that's it. This ain't what you want.
On first and 10, it's Williams. A throw downfield caught by Burden. That'll change things out of bounds inside the 35. So a big one there to start the drive. 45 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the draw with H.S. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 25-yard line.
Second down, they need 3. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third down and 3. To throw, it's Williams. Now a screen set up for H.S. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Williams. That is left side and taken in by Allen. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
This one caught at the floor. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on 3rd down. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Throw it again. It's Williams. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Two incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. Williams to the air once more. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Bears. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. Might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Slide through. Down. 45. One. Cut.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, we're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's A-Chan. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. Give up the middle with Swift. Tough to bring down. Somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of it.
That's a gain of 4.
3rd down, they need 5. Throwing is Williams. That's going to be intercepted. Talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play that make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
That'll be caught, and he will not be able to make it to the goal line. It's a big stop. He can't get it back to a one-score game. The lead will hold at 9. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That's caught left side by Odunze. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitching catch on 1st down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass. Because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time. And he's able to secure a really nice catch.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
Here's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Bears 1st down.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Williams. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Chicago. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having the day.
Makes the score Bears 42, Packers 26.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready?
Good play action with Love. There's Evans. He's got it. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
14 yards.
Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Work in the middle. That's Kraft. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
13 yards. First down.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Gordon. And the Bears will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Intercepted.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. The Bears send out their punt team.
For the Bears.
Keyshawn Nixon, the return man. This will be returned from just beyond midfield, and it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position.
At the 35-yard line.
Love to throw it on 1st down. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
Okay, ready?
On the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Love. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Once you get down into this part of the field, most teams call it the red area, you have to finish by capitalizing with 6 points. Anything less than that feels like a little bit of a letdown, and after that sack, their chances of coming away with 6 get a lot more difficult.
I had a defender draped all over, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Green Bay. His 4th TD grab of the season.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
McManus on for the point after. Back tripped up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
What is up?
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
What is it on? Here we go.
On first and 10, it's Aiken. Colin falls out. And it looked like one of the Bears was able to get in there. He did, so the ball stays with Chicago.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Has some room inside the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Chicago.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Set to go now on first and 10.
What is up?
A play fake. Now Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On second down, it's a run with Swift. Oh, a loose football. And the defense comes up with a big turnover. Maybe this will turn this game around.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Second and 7.
The 17-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
On play action, Love. Going up top for Evans. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
So they dial up zone coverage. This time it's 2 deep safeties. And what they do is they're going to split the field in half. In each safety, they're going to read the quarterback's eyes. And when that front hand comes off the ball to throw, they've got to break. So they've got a lot of room to cover back there. In this case, a really nice job contesting the throw, knocking it away.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
In motion,
Yellow.
Reed.
43. Ready?
Now, faking the give. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. That one's broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Love. Middle of the field, he's got Evans. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
In punt formation for the Packers.
That's fielded at about the 18. And it's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
That is into the hands of Allen downfield.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll stay on the ground if they can. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A pickup there of 13. Good for a Bears 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. But there is a flag down into the play, back by the quarterback. Let's see. On 2nd down, it's Williams. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked up by Devon Bullard.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6. But in this case, you come away with 0.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Okay, ready?
19-yard line.
Down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Set. Ready.
To throw is Love. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Devon Dexter. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll go for it. Love. That one caught. He finds Golden. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down.
42-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Love. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Up the middle. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up. At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams looking middle and complete with Allen. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a 1st down. Off play action. Here's Williams. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Bullard.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
Here we go.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. And caught, it's Marshawn Lloyd. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
A gain of 22 yards.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of 1.
Ready, 3rd down and 9.
That's ready.
On 3rd down, here's Lloyd. Oh, strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for the Packers.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. To throw is Love. That is caught at the 3. And he will score. Game on. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 11th grab of the game. And a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Here's Williams. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Third and 10. They'll drop to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
To return, it's Nixon. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. Here is 1st and 10.
Watch out now. 50 down. 45.
Here's Love to throw. To the outside. Catch made by Evans. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
95.
On 2nd down, Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
Ready?
1st and 10.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Going up top for Evans. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
2nd down throw for Love. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are right back in this one.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
We'll try the right side this time, and a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Packers 34-yard line.
What is up?
Here's a give to H.M. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. Packers going to use their final timeout now. 70 seconds left to go in this game. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down.
Volunteer! Volunteer!
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That is left side and taken in by Allen. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's a dozen. Catch number 12 and a 1st down. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Down to a knee goes Williams. And that should wrap this baby up. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They get the home victory here in the division in the 1st of their 2 scheduled matchups. Of a chance to go for the season sweep on the road